What's up? What's up? What's the word, y'all? It's your girl, She's Perfection. And I'm here with my main man, Mayan. Mayan, what's good?
Hey, what going on, y'all? What up with it? It's Munya Sig across our platforms, and we back at it.
We back at
Episode number
14.
Hey.
You know?
14,
don't quote me on that because we've been going so long that I might have lost count.
I'm glad you remember because I'll be forgetting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 14. So we back at it again.
We back at it again. But you've been hype behind the scenes. You've been wondering what's going on with you.
Hey,
what's going on?
I had a good week.
Talk about it.
I had a good week. My week was good. My last few days was good. I got a few of my love.
Speak on it.
I got them back on the line, so I'm ready to go ahead and I'm ready to go ahead and play a little bit.
And play a little bit?
I'm ready. I got some stories today.
You got some stories?
I got some shit to talk today, so I hope everybody ready for it.
Nah, well, we can't wait to hear about it. The number 469-796-6719. Y'all can chime in, but it's going to be a very good show. We hyped up. Last week's show was heavy.
Yeah.
Y'all was commenting that y'all love the show, so we're going to keep it the same tempo.
Yes, we
And we're going to let it rock.
Yes, we're going to let it rock. We're going to let it rock. But, Mayan, how was your week? Have you had anything exciting going on this week or anything that you just want to let the people know?
Man, I had nothing really exciting, but I just had a good week. Sometimes you see with me, I like having the same tempo. I like keeping a little rhythm going on. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I don't like when it did, but I had like a level.
Yeah.
Like a level week. Everything was good. Just like last week, I feel good. I didn't have no dips or nothing. So I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
I don't like it when things go too high when they go low. I like to keep it steady. So I'm good.
Yeah, that's why it's best to stay single.
I feel you. I agree.
That's why it's best to stay single and in your own little bubble because you ain't got to worry about going up high and then being dropped.
You ain't got to worry about nobody fucking up your vibe.
Yeah. And as y'all can see, we ready for the holidays. We giving Thanksgiving vibes. When you get your little fresh outfit on, you know what I'm saying? Go sit in the front room looking fresh Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody is ready for Thanksgiving because I don't know about y'all, but I am. I'm ready for family time. I'm ready for food. I'm ready for all that good stuff. What about you, Mayan?
You know I'm always ready for food.
Always
food
ready
and drink.
For food.
Yeah, I'm ready. I hope y'all are too.
I hope y'all tuned in. So with that being said, I guess that can go ahead and take us in our first topic. Play the clip.
The bill is passed. The motion is adopted.
Tonight, the House joining the Senate, voting to end the longest government shutdown in American history.
The government is back open. It's back open. Hey, I know y'all out. Y'all got y'all food stuff. Come on in here. Bring it in. Yeah.
Hey, we back in the game.
We back in the game. So that means
everybody
can go out and get their food. I know my grandma called me. She was so happy. My grandma was so happy. She finna go get her chillins, her greens. She is already on it. She got the food stamps back on. And we ready for Thanksgiving. Everybody out there that get their public assistance, their food stamps, and go to the stores and get, go make sure y'all bring your best shit to Thanksgiving to table this year.
Yeah.
Bring your best dish to the Thanksgiving table this year and make sure everybody enjoy it. Put some extra sprinkle on it and get some extra love in those dishes.
Yo, I'm just glad they got back to their senses. Like I said before, that wasn't gonna happen because it wasn't gonna be good. Like I said, economics, it's a whole pie. You take something out the pie, you got to put something back in.
Yep.
They came to their senses. Whoever gave them that advice to put it back on, they realized that it was better to do that. But I'm glad we back on. We back on live, but at the same token, I hope it kind of like opened y'all eyes to, what could potentially happen.
Yeah.
And if it do happen again, I hope y'all are ready, get that side hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just prepare. Preparation is always the best just in case it do happen this time around or next time around or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Because they still can do anything. They still can do what they do. And just to remind y'all, we still doing that blackout thing, okay? We still, just because we got the food stamps and they might be sending out $2,000, we still doing that blackout thing November 22nd. we are keeping our dollars to ourselves until after, I guess it's December 2nd, December 1st. We played it on the last episode. So yes, y'all still be prepared to do that blackout where you are doing no shopping. We talked about it last episode. You're doing no shopping. You're keeping your dollars to yourself and showing them that we have the power and not them. Just in case if they try to pull some bullshit like this, we need to let them know what their consequences is going to be.
Right. And remember, everybody got to participate.
Yeah.
It's not going to work if just a certain amount of people do it and other people don't. We all got to participate.
It's for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? And let our presence be felt.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
for
the way you
sure.
said that. Let our presence be felt. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all give us a call at 469-796-6719. Chime in. Let us know if y'all food stamps back on. Okay. Let us know. Let us know is Thanksgiving looking good on y'all end. Okay.
That part.
So it looks like we can go ahead and get into our
first topic.
Well, /second, but we can go ahead and get into that second joint.
Right.
Okay. Because this has been a talk around the internet. Now, this topic has been having the people going. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. Come on out my chat.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because hold on.
She ready, y'all.
This has been one of them topics, okay, that the internet has been talking about and women has been talking about and men have been talking about. And I got some shit to say.
Right.
But I want y'all to look at the clip first and then we're gonna get everybody's opinion. Let's see the clip.
Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up ass bitch, man. What nigga don't want a young hoe, man? Huh? You don't like it, eat my dick, man. Straight up. You hear me? The fuck? What nigga wants something that been, you heard me? Don't nobody go, man, nigga have emotion. We ain't going to the used car line, man. What the fuck? But see, that don't be nothing but that washed up shit on that, like, man, hey, bitch, yeah. Nigga damn near, yeah. Nigga old enough to be your daddy, yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga want some, yeah.
Okay.
Queen, in my opinion, they're more easygoing, they're more open-minded, they're not stuck in their ways. They don't have all these gender roles and these things that men are supposed to do. And not intimidated by strong, independent women. And that's very important for me. They value your expertise, your opinion. They want to learn from you. They want to grow with you. And that forces them to level up, right? It's just a chemistry that I can't really explain.
Before we get into this, you gotta let me go first on this.
Of course.
I gotta go first on this. Okay.
Get it off your chest now.
Kevin Gates, y'all leave that man alone. Okay? Leave him alone. Ladies, older women, mature women, seasoned women, washed up women, whatever he want to call y'all, whatever they want to consider the women of age. If any man wants a younger girl, let him have it. Let him have them younger girls, okay? Because we can't pretend like we wasn't young at one point. You know, we was young too, and guess what? All the older men was on our bumpers like 40 going north. So therefore, don't give him no hard time because he want him a little teeny bopper. Okay, he having his fun. And the same thing with the woman. That woman says she prefer her a younger boy. Okay, she says she prefer her a younger boy so that she can have somebody to teach. They value your expertise and all of these little benefits with the younger man. Hey, to each his own. You can't judge nobody for wanting somebody younger. And to all the women that are mad at the Kevin Gates situation, you got to realize that, hey, I was 15 years old pulling dudes that was 25 and 30 and, and 15, 16. Don't act like y'all, come on now, we're going to keep it real. So please don't act like y'all weren't young and all the older men was after y'all. So if any of these men want them young girls, let them have it. And not only that, that's going they fishing themselves out. So that's gonna eliminate that ain't the type of man that a big sis you shouldn't want. If it's a man that want a younger girl, then that ain't your speed. That ain't some nigga that you need to be fucking with anyways. And shout out to all the women who like the young niggas. Okay, have fun with them. Enjoy your time with them. Same thing with the older men. Enjoy your time with them, okay? Because at the end of the day, them young folks, what they gonna do? They can't grow with y'all. Shit, you'll be dead and gone before he what, 40? Kevin Gates about 40, that girl only 26. You think she gonna be one of his all that when his dick stop working, his damn dick ain't gonna work forever? So come on now, let him have his fun. Leave Kevin Gates alone. I don't even fuck with Kevin Gates, but I fuck with him. Okay, let him have his fun if that's what he want to do. Now, we're going to let Munyon go ahead and get his little thing before I get into my story.
Well, you got to call my thing my little thing, man.
Go ahead and get into your thing, Munyon. Munyon, you want you a 25-year-old?
Look.
You want a 25-year-old?
Nah, not me. Nah, I ain't trying to rock like that. See, I'm a grown-ass man. I want me a grown-ass woman with a capital W. Somebody who know how to, you know what I'm saying? Let me say it again, like Dr. Umar 3 times. A grown-ass woman with a capital W. That what I want me. I don't want nobody, you know, I want, 30 and over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, to each his own. Like you said, I feel like to each his own. Ain't nothing wrong if somebody want like young women or somebody want like older women dating younger men. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as y'all rock with each other, I feel like that's the kind of, them is the times that we're living in nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get a young dude that act older and more mature than an older dude. Because you can get older guys that act very remedial, for lack of a better term, that act like, I know you probably got stories about that. You ever been with an older dude that act like, like a young dude?
Okay.
Younger than a YN? I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay. This is my take. Now, me personally, I like me an older cat daddy, a little bit of tam. You know what I'm saying? All my booze usually be older. I like an older guy, mature guy, because I want somebody to be able to teach me something. Okay, I want somebody to be able to be my daddy, okay? I want somebody with some structure, some guidance, and some experiences to be able to teach me. I love learning. I love knowledge, But on the contrary, if you're going to get your YN, you have your fun, okay? But with the YNs, you got to babysit them, okay? You ain't even got to be their mom. You got to babysit them. My last YN nigga had me almost finna go to jail on New Year's Eve, okay?
Not jail.
He almost had me in jail on New Year's Eve. I done got banned from booking at the Westin because the housekeeping people found a 40 with an extended clip and a switch on it. And they tried to lock me up. They tried to lock me up, okay? So I don't want no more YNs. I ain't chaperoning. I ain't babysitting. I don't want no problems, okay? It's just too much responsibility. Don't get me wrong. The adventure and being spontaneous, all of that stuff is cool, and it is fun. They will keep you young and keep you alive. But what you ain't gonna do is keep me in no damn trouble, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I also, dealt with an older guy who thought I was his daughter for real. He talked to me so bad and treated me so bad. Like, he would talk to me like he was getting ready to whoop me with a belt. And then not only that, the nigga tried to run me over with his F-150.
Well, he tried to run you over?
He tried to run me over
what
with
you
his
did,
truck.
profession? What you did for him to do that?
Got the hell out the way. So the hell you mean what I did? Shit, that nigga tried to run me over with a big-ass truck. All because he was talking, trying to cuss me out and put me in my place because I was younger and I didn't like that. So I've had the experience with both age differences. You know what I mean? I think it's really just all about the person. You know what I mean? Because I've met some mature young guys.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, if you're going to say YNs, the YNs is out here acting a fool.
Right.
Okay. But, I've met some mature older guys. I've met some mature younger guys. It's just to each his own. That's why if Kevin Gates saying all you washed up ladies is mad at him because he wants 26, let him have it.
Yeah.
Let them have it. If you want somebody younger, let them have it. Me, I want me I need me some season.
Some season. And the beautiful thing about living in 2020, 2025 is we have social media and we have different means. And not like back in the day where the only women you probably had exposure to was women in your neighborhood. If you ain't really traveled, it was like whoever was around you. Now it's a plethora of women out there. So you can, to each his own. Just as long as you know that whoever you're going to pick, it's going to be some advantages and disadvantages. Mm-hmm. It's not all going to be advantages. You got to remember, I'm 45, right? Mm-hmm. If I get with a young lady who's 28, in 10 years from now, I'm going to be 55.
Oh, shit.
Damn. And I'll be lucky to survive that long. You You know what I'm saying? Given today's circumstances. Yeah. So I got some kids. I got some little investments. What's going to go on? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my own thing, my whole thing about it is sometimes you got to be cognizant of the real situations and like circumstances. You got kids and all of that. And to them younger dudes that are really going for the, you know, for the older women, I'm going to say this, you know, because I like to keep it all the way player sometimes. Make sure you a young dude and you're going for an older woman, make sure she got means now.
What's means now?
Well, make sure she got money.
Got a little couple dollars?
Make sure, don't just be going in there talking about, make sure she got, you know, in case something happened 10 years from now, you got to have a plan now. Because I know them young dudes, when we was young, we was fascinated by the older women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Younger dude, we was fascinated by the older women, but, you know, sometimes you got to be smart about it. Yeah, you know, use your logic. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to look like that 12 years from now.
Oh, well, she might.
She might. If she go to Turkey.
Hold the fuck on, nigga.
She go to Turkey.
What we ain't gonna do is make it seem like a woman can't get better with time. You hear me?
They do.
Cause
not every woman. They do. Not every man.
5 years from now, baby, I'm gonna be just as bad. So don't act like a woman can't get better with time. Like fine wine is what we call
look,
us.
Man too. Look at me. I'm 45 and I'm fine.
And
look,
good.
And I look good. Yeah. I'm an older guy. Y'all be saying, hey, look, man. So you got to pick and choose.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. YN, you know, they fun. You know, they fun. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. They fun. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with having a little play. Ain't nothing, ladies, older women. Ain't nothing wrong with letting the YNs play in the sandbox from time to time.
I'm looking at the comment section.
Ain't nothing wrong with letting them go to the water park from time to time.
You say to the water park?
Mm-hmm. And playing the sandbox. Ain't nothing wrong with playing with them. But as far as sitting up and thinking they gonna be the man that's supposed to raise kids and all of this, nah. They just good for what they good for, and that's playing with them.
Hey, that's playing with them.
That's
See? And that's a woman talking.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all better be out here. If y'all with these young boys, y'all better have a good time. Mm-hmm. Y'all better be having a good time, okay? Because trust and believe, they don't even know what they want yet. These young boys don't even know what they want yet. You know, talking about they want to be with somebody older. Oh, I love you. I want to settle down. You don't even know what you want yet. You ain't even grown. You got so much life to live. Same thing for the women. These women don't, you know, they haven't found themselves. And then he talking about the older women be washed up and ran through. Most of these young girls be ran through.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
Okay? Because they be ran through by the old men. They be ran through by the young men, the YNs. They be ran through by the women. Okay? Let's clock that. Okay? These young women be ran through too. All
most definitely.
Races, by all ages, and by all genders.
Hey, look, it's 2025.
Talk about that.
Everybody ran through. Everybody ran through.
Hold
you
on.
Can't.
Not everybody, baby. Not everybody, but
everybody ran through.
But if
don't even let nobody tell you otherwise. It's 2025, man. Everybody be ran through right now. You can't even go in there. As a matter of fact, that's what we were saying like on the previous episodes. Don't even ask about being ran through or how many people you done had or how many bodies somebody got. That is over and done. It's 2025. Everybody ran through. I treat everybody like they ran through, so I don't even ask that. It's like, okay.
You ran through? You ran through?
Hell yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, keep it
I'm around. I'm hey,
you ran
look,
through?
Like I told you, I'm 45. I got some experience behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about it. Look, this call get it off your chest, and we're not judging now. You know what I'm saying? I've been around a couple blocks. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Hey,
that's
girls.
why I need me a woman with a capital W.
Girls, y'all better be careful with them old men now. Them old men is not slow and stupid. Them old men know how to do what they do.
And when you say old man, you're not talking about me, right?
I'm talking about all y'all. Them old men, they know how to do what they do. So ladies, you young ladies, old ladies, all the ladies, y'all best to be careful with dealing with these older men too. Do not underestimate them, okay?
Yeah.
They'll put that thing down too. Hey, don't underestimate these. Oh, the YNs, okay. You know, I give it. They got about good 4-5 hours in them. They're good times. But don't you underestimate no old cat now.
Old dude go. You know, he gonna slide through the gas station, get a couple of them gas station pills or whatever they got. What they got? And he all up in there now. Yeah, he all up in there talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, so to each his own, because what I say all the time, it's spooky out here.
It's spooky. It's spooky. Everybody ran through. My man Mayan say everybody just ran through. These bitches is just giving it out. They giving it out. What the song say? These bitches just giving it out. Okay, they giving it out. So y'all be careful.
Just don't let nobody run no game on you, right? That's what we trying to say.
But that's all people doing these days is running game.
Yeah, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? The comment section, I was about to say, somebody said all the women are just ahead. Nothing serious.
Oh, well, watch out there now. Okay, he must be young. He must be a young boy.
YNs are for a good time.
I think that's a YN.
That's a YN.
Yeah, that's a YN.
Somebody said YNs are for a good time, not a long time.
Clock that. I like that. I know. I agree. I told y'all. I got into a sticky situation with my YN, baby. He almost had me locked up on New Year's talking about a switch with an extended clip. I said, officer, that ain't mine. I don't know whose it is.
Oh, you immediately? You gave it immediately?
You damn right. Shit, it's New Year's. I'm trying to go back to my hotel room and get cute. And these motherfuckers got handcuffs.
Around with switches and all of that.
Officer. They had my phone, you know, they got all my stuff. They tore up the hotel room. They took my belongings. So in order for me to get my phone back, I had to catch a flight to the rack.
Right.
Because y'all know that's all I do. But I had to catch a flight up there to go and get my phone and my belongings from the police. And we was in the suburbs. Right. So they found in 40 with a switch on it and an extended clip in my little old me hotel room. Oh, they was ready.
So that's too much.
But they knew it was, you know, me. I'm just a girl. Clearly, that is not my thing. It's way too big. That's not mine. You know, I gave them a story. That's not mine. I have no idea who that man was. Y'all need to check y'all cameras. I was blurred. I don't remember. But that ain't mine. And they wanted some DNA from me. They wanted to swab my mouth.
See,
the people told me I could not get my phone back and my belongings back until I gave them a swab of my mouth to eliminate me from being being a gun. Now I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of it, but they got my phone, you know, and I need my shit back.
Right.
And I'm like, it wasn't mine for real. So come on, swap my shit so y'all can eliminate my DNA. Y'all ain't gonna find my DNA on that thing. That ain't my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an old girl trying to.
She said, I'm just
an old lady trying to fuck around with a YN.
Trying to plead the fifth.
Fuck around with a YN. And I done got caught in some shit on New Year's Eve, baby. Blew my whole goddamn 2025.
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't know. That blew my whole 2025. It was New Year's last year, so it was 2025. So blew my whole 20. I don't know, might have been this year. Shit, I can't remember. Damn, but y'all get the point. Them YNs be a little dangerous.
Y'all might have watched that on the first episode of the first 48.
Hell no, ain't
nobody episode of the first 48 or something. It sounded like the first 48.
It was a headache. It was a headache. So I'm all you YNs in my DMs in my inbox trying to get I'm taking a break on y'all. Okay, I don't want no YNs. I
got another analogy for y'all because I like to put things in perspective. You could get a Corvette, you could get a 2-seater. You know what I'm saying, and that shit gonna be, you know, zigging and zagging, running fast. You got the two seats and all of that, the leathers, and it's looking good and it's shiny and all of that. Or you could get the truck.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
F-150.
You know what I'm saying? Both cars you can get from point A to point B. Just know that either way, you're gonna have to put some gas in both. And you're gonna have some repercussions in both. So it just depends what you want to rock with.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Do we make sense?
Yes, it
Am
makes
I making sense?
And I'm gonna take the F-150. Now, don't go trying to hit no bitches with no F-150s now. Don't try to hit no bitches with no truck. Do not try to run nobody over with no trucks, because, I done been through some things. But
and with the F-150, you can put some stuff in the back, too.
Hold on, my young. Hold on. We got a comment. Let me clear this up. Wait a minute now. Hold on, my young. We got a comment that said his DNA was in your mouth? No. Okay? Not at all. Not at all.
whoever in the conversation who said that, when she said that, I wasn't trying to talk over her,
No.
but she did say that.
No.
Y'all are tuning in.
No.
I like that.
No,
they picking up now.
No, the funny part
They
about it
watch
is
it.
I didn't even sleep with the boy. I never even slept with the boy, ever even
Y'all
had
believe
sex
that?
That's what's so crazy. So I still have not had the YN experience. While I'm talking shit, I did not even sleep with the boy. Okay, so no, his DNA was not in my mouth. They wanted my DNA to make sure it wasn't on the gun and make sure the DNA wasn't mine, make sure it wasn't my gun. So no, his DNA was not in my mouth. Okay, I did not have no type of sex with that YN that night, and I never had sex at all with him. Okay, so I still come to think about it. Hold on, well, you know, I might be missing out something.
I can't stand you,
I did
professional.
not have a good time with a YN just yet. So wait a minute now. Hold on. Hold on. I had just not thought about that. But no, there was no DNA in my mouth, baby. Not from no nigga. Not from no YN.
Man, hey, what do y'all think? This is an interesting topic, and I feel like we could have a whole episode just talking about this situation, because the comment section is going crazy.
No, it's like what's
and everything.
Baby, I don't know what clock that says. Somebody say, was he gay? No, he wasn't. Okay, not from my knowledge, but I did see something where they say a lot of them YNs do be on the down low though. So y'all keep y'all head on a swivel. That's just something I heard. I heard a lot of them. They got the tattoos in their face. They got the guns. They got they got all of that. But they be with transgenders now. I did hear that. So y'all be careful.
When it come to that, I'm gonna stand with the YNs on that. I just feel like nowadays a lot of people are suspect, not just the YNs.
Yeah,
you could get with an older dude that's suspect too. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even got to have no facial tattoos or nothing like that. It's just like I keep saying, it's spooky time, but it's like everybody be suspect these days.
Oh, see.
So not just the YN. So you know what I'm saying?
But that's another topic for another episode. Okay, we ain't gonna get into that.
We got to get into that.
But I fuck with the YNs.
Y'all write it down for the next topic.
Y'all let us know. Call in and let us know y'all YN experience if y'all have one. 469-796-6719. Let us know what it's like. Let me know. I don't know if money want to know, but let me know what it's like, man. What them YNs got between them little legs.
Look, and at the same token, the number 469-796-6719. You know, y'all could call in and leave a voice message so we could play it on live on the show. And y'all could text if y'all don't want to be live, because I know it's different time zones. Some of y'all in Europe, I know we got people watching from Europe, different time zone, you know, because we Central Time, people in Pacific Time and whatever. So y'all can call in, leave a message, and we could play it live on the show. Y'all can just text in, and we're going to make sure everybody heard if you're not in the comment section. But we rock with y'all, though.
Yeah, we do. Always. And I want to hear some YN stories, y'all. So come in, give us a call, y'all. Now, Mayan, have you ever dealt with a woman that was younger than you?
I did when I was in my younger days, but when I turned 35, you know what I'm saying, I stopped doing all of that, because it was, see, I was always on my P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying, when I was young, and I've always been one of them that's always been attracted to the older type of women, you know what I'm saying, because an older woman gonna teach you how, you know what I'm saying, how to dress. Like, nah, don't do that. Put that on. I look good on you. Try this fragrance, you know, this cologne or whatever. She gonna put you up on game. Don't spend too much money on this, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to the younger women, I dealt with a younger woman, and I just felt like she was too immature, you know what I'm saying? The things that she was worried about, I wasn't really thinking about that.
So what's your age max and what's your age minimum? Like, what's the highest? What age is the maximum age you will date at your age? And what's the minimum age that you will date at your age?
30 minimum.
Okay, not
30,
too bad.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 45, 30 minimum. And maximum is about, I want to say maximum 50. Is about 50. I could do 50.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Yeah, I could do. Look, I'm 45. I'm about to be 46 next month.
Yeah.
So y'all send in the presents and all of that.
Shout out to
I'm a month away from being 46. They be some killers out there.
What they be doing?
They be some killers. Body right, everything snatched up. They be talking right, smelling good and all that. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Don't 50. Maximum 50, 30 minimum, hey, holla at your boy.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think
25, all of that, I ain't even trying to. I mean, look, my son 20. I
hold on to that. I think my minimum probably 25 now.
And 25 now.
My minimum would be 25. My minimum.
And what's the youngest you done dealt with?
The youngest I've ever dealt with, 25. I mean, like 27.
27.
27. And the oldest, I think my max oldest, I'm gonna put my max oldest be about 48.
48.
I can't go to the 50s just yet. I can't get up to 50 yet. 48, right. I know you're probably still nice and strong, and you know what I'm saying? But I think 48 is probably my max on the age tip. But for some reason, I usually stick with guys around my age, you know, 30 and up. 30 and up. So shout out to my people out there. Shout out to my
and for me,
middle-aged guys.
And for me, sometimes it ain't even about the age, because I don't even get the age conversation popping. It's about a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point in my life, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to make whoever I'm with better.
Yeah.
And we trying to vibe on that level. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no headaches. You know what I'm saying? So, some things don't got to be discussed. They got to be understood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm dealing with somebody, the vibe got to be cool. You ain't, look, we doing something. We go on a date. You know I'm already paying. We not even trying to discuss some childish things. When a man, they say what they say in the Bible, when you become a boy, you leave the boyish ways behind and you become a man, something like that. So I like to deal with a mature vibe and everything is mature. You got kids, I got kids. You probably got grandkids. It's okay. Let's talk about it, what we doing. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it out the way. We ain't even got to worry about certain things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because certain things, when you get to a certain age, they already got to be established and you already crossed that line. So that's what I like, the vibe of it. And I've been in situations where I'm dealing with a young lady and then the vibe is real cool. And I'm like, how old are you? And then she go, oh, I'm 35. I'm like, okay, damn. The vibe is real cool. So at this point in time, age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't
nothing but a number. You know, bring the 90s back. That's my time. Oh, she up in the...
Nah, I'm with that. I agree.
You dig what I'm saying?
A number, but it's only so far low I can go, baby.
Right.
It's only I can't do no 22, 23, 24s. I can't. I'm cool on that, and I ain't trying to touch the 50s and 60s just yet, unless.
Right.
We'll talk about that on another episode. We'll talk about that on another episode.
Hey, look, we try. Look, see, it's kind of we go to a restaurant. You know, I'm a seasonal guy. We want to go. I already expect you to know what go with the red wine. Yeah. You know, by the shape of the bottle. So we gonna have the rosé. We gonna have the white wine. We gonna have the red. We gonna have some steak or whatever. What we trying to do? These is the type of conversations, because I'm expecting you to have already experienced life, and I've already experienced life traveling and all of that. So I'm trying to get with somebody who got a cool little vibe on, so we could get places. You know what I'm saying? So now when you're dealing with somebody younger, they ain't even know what time it is. They doing too much.
I ain't even know how to read the
room.
They don't know how to read the thing on the watch.
Right.
The regular watch print. They only know digital.
Say it again.
So you got to get what fit you.
Get what fit you. But I'm not knocking nobody, right? This called get it off your chest. It's a preference. And everybody, like, I'm not saying it's wrong to get with a younger dude, with a younger woman, or with the older. I'm just relaying my experience. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you can go with whatever you want to go with, right? Different walks for different folks.
Different strokes for
different folks. Hey, man, get in where you can fit in.
Get in where you can fit in.
That part.
Yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think, man. We got some comments going on. They talking about some
somebody
hold on, what's going on? They getting it on in the chat. Now y'all stop arguing and fights. I had a YN on the download, found out 6 p.m. this later. He had a nigga. Okay.
Damn.
Cool. Found out 6 p.m. Well, that's crazy. And then getting bent over by Lord, we ain't talking about.
You know, I got glasses now, so I can't. What that bent over to? Can you read again, French? I ain't see what they saying in the.
Bent over by a homeboy. I ain't trying to talk about that.
Oh no, we ain't trying to.
We ain't trying to talk about that. They ain't talking about.
Hey, spooky times.
They say, look, they say, whoa, that make you gay right too. That make you gay too. Yeah, probably so. I guess so. Hey, I'm a gay maker. Damn. Hey, what are y'all talking about in these comments now? I got tired eating his ass. Oh my God. Okay, I think we gonna stop with the comments. They is getting a little bit.
Somebody say I want them 10 years and above or above. They got to be 10 years.
Well,
I don't know if that's prerequisite. Like they got to be, because some people are like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I know some people that are like they be talking to somebody. The vibes were cool. What happened to y'all? Oh, he was 5 years older than me. That don't, that's not my threshold. I'm like, damn. So you dropped them for that?
Yeah.
Some people are like that, and ain't nothing wrong with that if that's how you rock, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But some people legit be like that.
Yeah, I used to be like that too. I used to think that it was supposed to be a certain age over me, but meeting guys around my age has been working out just fine, They've been working out just fine. But, being younger, when I was 25, one thing I do realize is a 25-year-old man and a 40-year-old man in the bedroom, there is a big difference. There is a big increase in stamina. Now, y'all can correct me if y'all wrong, but them young 25-year-old boys, because when I was 25, it was crazy. But the 25-year-old boys is taking these older women through there. You hear me? Putting their old ass through the
Take me through there. They taking them through there.
Yeah, they put them young boys is putting these older ladies through the mattress and round after round after round after round around. This is just what I'm hearing. I have not yet, dibbled and dabbed in that area with them yet. But hey,
And one thing I don't do, when a lady or a female talk about what the dudes be making them feel like, I don't argue with that because I'm not a woman. And I'll be seeing too many of y'all on the podcast or whatever talking about, oh, no, women don't. A woman spoke, because that's what the women is saying, right?
Yeah.
So I have to agree with that because that's what the research is saying at the moment. So I'm gonna have to go with that.
Hey, let us know what y'all think, man. Give us some of y'all stories with the younger folks, with the older folks, and we gonna go ahead and get into the next topic, okay?
Right.
We gonna get into the next topic.
The next topic is...
I'll be 40 next month.
Okay. Do your kids have the same father?
3 fathers.
What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids.
Wait, hold on, Misha. And I say this with all due respect. You have 3 baby daddies.
But my kids are grown. My
but
children
you still
are
got 3
grown.
baby daddies, so why can't he have multiple baby mamas?
She wrong. She wrong for that. First of all, now I would agree. I agree to disagree on that one.
Right.
Because if you got 3 baby daddies, first of all, if you got 3 baby daddies and 3 little kids, then you need to go see the lady. You need to be evaluated. That's just, if you ain't learned from the first second.
Hold on, you say evaluated.
Yes, something ain't right with you. It ain't that much love in the world to keep getting tricked like that. Now, if you've got tricked the first time, we give you a pass. The second time, it's been a gap. You forgot and you had a baby. That's cool too. But once you get to 3, 4, 5 different baby daddies, it's you got to be evaluated for this. Okay, and unless those kids are grown, she's right. It does not matter. If you got grown kids, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, whatever, if your kids is grown out the house, that don't even matter. Your baby daddies has been deleted. Fuck you talking about? Like, your baby, if once your child turn 18 and get out your house, your baby daddy is deleted.
Right.
So, no, that lady, just because you got 3 baby daddies and 3 grown kids, she gets to start over because she ain't got no small kids. A new man ain't gonna have to come in and raise no kid. Ain't gonna have to come in and feed no kid, provide or teach them nothing. So once your kids become of age to take care of themselves, then your baby daddy list does start over. I disagree with what she said. But I do agree that 3 baby daddies is come on now. You got tricked 3 too many times.
Now, when you put it like that, I understand when you get in more detail, but I just don't rock with a hypocrisy of that. You know what I'm saying?
Break that down for us.
Yeah, I just don't rock with a when it's like when the lady said, she said, well, I don't want nobody with multiple baby daddies, but then she got multiple baby daddies, because I feel like women sometimes, not all women, sometimes y'all be having double standards. It's like, you know, y'all be saying y'all don't want one thing, but y'all be doing the same thing.
That's cool.
So I don't really that's what I don't really like. It's like it's not cool when a guy does it, but when y'all are doing it, y'all expect it to be exempt.
But in her defense, I think that she meant she don't want to have multiple baby mamas, in the sense of still having small kids and still having baby mama drama.
Right. Oh,
you know,
okay.
So I feel like if she would have been more specific, like, hey, if he has 3 older grown kids and 3 baby mamas, then he'll probably get a pass for that, because we don't have to interact with each other's children. And at that point, once your kids get grown, you don't have the baby mama, baby daddy drama no more. That shit is gone. There is no need for me to still communicate with my baby daddy and my son. It's 25.
Right.
Hell, I'm talking about baby daddy for. Ain't no more drama. So, but I do understand, shit. If she got 3 older kids and she got 3 baby daddies, that don't count. If he has 3 baby mamas and 3 small kids, then no, I wouldn't want that either, because I don't have no kids.
Right.
So now I got to come in and I got to teach your kids, raise your kids, love your kids, feed your kids, because you have those small kids. You don't have to do that for mine.
Right.
Mines are grown. So yeah, I feel her on that.
But I'm always gonna say this. She'll say that, but I guarantee you, if that dude has a lot of money and he is successful, you know what I'm saying, and he is tall and he fits all the men that are on the high class demand curve, she gonna go for that. Because I always feel like women gonna break their rules for the right person.
Ooh.
You dig what I'm saying? I compare it to like economics. Y'all know I'm a student of economics. It's the supply and demand curve, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of dudes that they like to call high class or whatever, what they call high value or whatever, you know, you could debate if that's even a thing.
Yeah.
They are way over there. It's so much of a scarcity when it comes to them. So it's like certain women will gravitate, a whole lot of women will gravitate towards these men because they are high demand. So women are willing to be like, okay, we're going to put this to the side. I'm going to break my rules. If you regular degular and then you got baby mamas or whatever, you know, they're not going to rock with you. But if you have a lot of money, that don't even matter. They don't even care.
You could, baby mamas you got?
A baby, she could be pregnant right now.
Okay.
And she'll be like, okay, we finna get married. But I got 2 more women pregnant. She'll be like, okay, I'm moving in.
Yeah, he got the funds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the funds. So, you know, he got the funds for the fun. You know what I'm saying? So, I just be...
No, for real.
So, I just be feeling like sometimes these are the certain situations that people don't really talk about, where it's like, it's double standards exist, y'all. They really do exist.
They really do. Manyan, are you dating a woman with 3 baby daddies and 3 small kids?
No, I'm not.
You're not. That's the deal breaker.
No, I'm not. It's a deal breaker, because not judging a woman, but I think, you know what I'm saying. It's like when you look. I'll put it like this: when you go to the bank and you're looking for credit, they looking at how, you know, do you owe somebody money? What your credit history look like? You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at it like, you have a history of bad decisions. So I'm not really trying to rock with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not to judge nobody, but for me, it's not going to work as far as where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to leave that for somebody else, respectfully.
Yeah, see, my thing is, you better be one hell of a man. You better be one hell of a man if you got 3 baby mamas and 3 small kids, because you got to understand that you know, that role is going to have to be put on me as well. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's a problem, because it's not.
Right.
You know, it's not. I love kids. You know what I mean? And shit do happen. Hell, shit do happen. I got 2 kids of my own. So things do happen. And, you know, people do make decisions. People do make temporary decisions that would, you know, affect them long term. And, you know, some people do things just being young and having fun. And I mean, come on now, mistakes do happen, you know, or things do happen that's out of your control. So I won't label that person as a bad decision maker or somebody who's careless or anything like that. However, you best to be one hell of a person for me to take on, a plethora of children. Because 3 is a plethora.
It's a lot.
Okay. Especially if I have to be able to nurture them and, for them to be able to be a part of me.
And I respect what you're saying because it makes sense. This is why sometimes we be judging women for their decisions, but you a regular dude and you have 3 kids, 3 baby mamas or 4 baby mamas, they young kids, your income just shows that you're going to be struggling. This woman going to come into your life and she going to have a hard time. But then this other dude, he in the NBA, he in the NFL or whatever he do, he play golf and he got 3 baby mamas, but he got 6 mansions and he got a crazy income. So the woman, she looking at it like, okay, this is what's going on. I rock with this dude, but whatever he got going on, not going to affect what I'm trying to get on with this dude. So now they invested. Now the argument is like, would you say she a gold digger or she getting with this dude for the wrong reasons? That's up to y'all. But to me, it's just common sense.
Yeah.
That's just logic.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not quick to call out people for like, oh, you said this. It just depends. If it don't make sense, fam, it don't make sense.
Yeah, the financial
whether you a man or woman.
The financial aspect is important. If you got all those kids, you definitely better be able to support those kids, yourself, me, my kids. It's the financial part of it is very important. However, me being the person I am, I come from more of a like a logical standpoint, like, me having to be a mother, and take care of these kids and, treat these kids as my own and love these kids and raise these kids. It has to be something in there that would make me even want to consider doing that. Like, you have to be one hell of a person. You have to be a heck of a person to expect somebody to come in and raise 3 or 4, 5 plus kids and you be okay with that. You know what I mean? So it's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, if I have to say preference, I would prefer somebody with, no kids or, or 1 or 2 here and there, whatever. But, it's not a deal breaker. I love kids and I love taking care of kids. And if, you are bringing kids into my life, I want to be able to love and treat those kids as my own. But you better be a 10, okay? You better be a 10. And that goes for women too.
Nah.
That goes for women too.
I mean, I really love when you said you using logic, and I feel like a lot of dudes don't use logic because I'm always calling for people to use logic on this platform, especially when it come to guys. Mm-hmm. She a woman and she talking about she using logic. It got to be a logical decision.
Yeah.
You can't be having these emotional decisions because man, she got 4 baby daddy, but she look good. She got a fat ass and she look fly right now when you're overlooking everything, man. Look.
Be logical with it.
Be logical with it, man. It's like you have to be logical and you have to communicate whatever that is. And I guarantee you're not going to have that many problems dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? Problems as long as you live, I always tell people, as long as you live and you out there in the dating game, you're going to have problems. As long as you out here at the job, you're going to have problems. As long as problems always gonna be there. It's how you deal with them, playboy.
Period. Drops mic. What you mean? And I feel like it be like the women with the most kids and the most baby daddies, they get the most niggas. Shit, they be having the most niggas. So a lot of men don't care either. They don't care. But you have to look at this woman and figure, okay, she got 3 baby daddies, 3 kids. Her kids are older. You know what I mean? Try to see if she's a good mom. What kind of kids she have. Are they respectful? Are they well behaved? Are they smart? Are they doing something? Are they in college? Or try to see what kind of woman she was or what kind of woman she is to be able to even raise those kids. If she got 3 baby daddies, something could have happened in her life. The first one could have been a high school sweetheart. The second one could have been a husband. The third one could have been dead. He could be dead.
He could have went to Afghanistan.
You just don't know.
And got popped out there.
You just don't know.
You just don't know.
He could have been a deceased veteran or anything.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You just gotta weigh out your options.
You just gotta weigh out your options.
Use your logic. See what fits your situation, your lifestyle, your finances. And then go from there.
And I love that because we're not talking down on anybody, right? Because people just automatically feel like sometimes the talk out there is if somebody has a lot of baby mamas or baby daddies, something wrong with them, like they could have been deceased.
Yeah.
I always say, put yourself in the best position to win. Put yourself in the best position to win. You're a woman, you're a man. Look at your situation. Like you saying, you know what I'm saying? I know of women with multiple baby daddies that are doing good and people keep, how you do that? Put yourself in the best position to win. Whatever you're looking for out there, it's there. You just got to put yourself in a position to win.
I agree. Good luck out there to everybody who is contemplating on dealing with somebody with multiple baby daddies or baby mamas. Use your logic, use your brain and not your thing. And figure out what's gonna be best for you, because life is life and life be happening, so you can't judge nobody for having a bunch of baby mamas or baby daddies because life be happening. People do make mistakes.
People do make mistakes.
We all been young before.
Oh, yeah.
We up in age.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
We wasn't no young boppers.
No, 100%. And that's why I love doing this podcast with you because I could talk about anything. And some of y'all dudes been in the comment section talking about my personal situations, and I'm cool with it. I want y'all to call in because we could talk about it, because we be talking about other people's situation because I'm comfortable with my skeletons in the closet. We can get them all out because whatever I be talking about is real. And I don't mean to say I've made the best decision in my life because I've really fucked up more than I made right decisions, but I'm here to talk about it because I'm not perfect, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, ain't none of us is. So that's why we had this platform so we can get it off our chest.
Yeah,
and y'all can get it off y'all chest too. But, with that being said.
With that being
said. Let's talk about this.
What is that?
Let's talk about your candles, man.
Oh, we got that. We got the. You know what?
Yeah.
I walked in the studio today and I smelled one of my Halloween candles burning today. So that mean, and I knew it. The aroma.
You know who the culprit is? It's not me. You know who that is. You know who did that.
Somebody told me they say my ex is hitting me up because he want to get some more candles. He probably just want some more candles. He probably just wants some more candles. But yes, those are my products. Those are my men candles. As y'all can see, I love me a good older, clean, masculine man. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to go and get those candles, the website is perfect-ioncollection.com, perfectioncollection.com. And y'all go and shop, go and rock it out with me, okay? Go rock it out with me. In Mayan, we got this Shadow Outlines book. Now, Mayan got a clothing line, Mayan.
I don't got it right. He ain't
got the spell on. He ain't got the spell on, but when Mayan come in here clean, rocking, and vibing out with his spell on. He ain't got it on today, but his clothes are bussin'.
Y'all can get them at spell.com. At Spell Clothing on Instagram or Facebook. And we got the book on Amazon, Shadow Outlines.
Yes, sir.
Man, rocking with y'all.
Yes, sir.
I'm seeing the sales going up. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep supporting each other.
Before we do anything, just know, y'all, Christmas is coming, okay? And we got some more giveaways. We did our thing on the giveaways for Halloween. We gave away the Halloween candles and we got rid of all of that stuff.
Books, yeah.
You gave away your books.
Yeah.
So for Christmas, I'm going to put some stuff together for men and women for Christmas that I'm going to give away to one of our viewers, one of our subscribers, or one of our callers. And we're going to do that just for our people this Christmas, which is coming up in about another month or so. So yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to that. So it looks like we did not get no calls today, but that's all right.
Yeah, but that's all good.
That's all right. Maybe we're going to wait the next week. That's all right. We still rocked it out, and we still had a damn good show. And we are going to see y'all again this time next week. Until next time.
Get it off your chest. We out.
Peace.